The first part of decision making is actually seeing an opportunity to act. So this is called an affordance. And this is simply just an opportunity to act. So to make a decision, we first need to see that there's an opportunity there for us to do something. And this is kind of, I talked about this last year, so I'm going to kind of recap it real quick, but we hear it all the time as coaches, right? Player doesn't make a pass, the coach sees it, the player doesn't. Why didn't you make that pass? Or there's a wide open shot. Why didn't you shoot that shot? It's not that the player isn't capable, it's that the player didn't see the opportunity, right? So we built that skill, they have the ability to do it, but they don't see it as an opportunity because we didn't build that decision-making process with it. So the important thing to understand with affordances and everything that Joe Eric just did is not every single player is going to see the same opportunity to act. So we can put the same player in the same exact situation. Not all these players are going to do the exact same thing. So that's a very important distinction to make, right? Manny's one of my great players. I have other players who are completely different from him. If I put them in the same situation, I would not expect them to do the exact same thing. And a kind of an example to get into what an affordance really is in real life. Manny got some great shoes on, right? He loves shoes. I do not care. I just bought new shoes for the first time in like a year. If we see somebody, he's like, yo, do you see that dude's shoes? I'm like, no. Why didn't I see it and why did he see it? He saw it because he's interested in it. He's looking for it. I'm not. It's the same thing in a game. If you're a great shooter, you're looking for that opportunity to shoot, right? Versus if you're Russell Westbrook, which I'm going to show you, you're looking to get to the rim, to utilize your athleticism. So those are the same exact situations, but we're going to see different things, right? So our training should represent that. So just to kind of give you guys examples, I can't pause it, so I'll just play it, but what you guys will see, the exact same situation, same spot on the floor, they're going to use their skills differently, but they still get the job done. So Steph's a great shooter. He's going to see that as an opportunity to shoot, right? So his affordance is seeing, I can shoot this. And then we get into Russ. Same exact situation. He's going to go to the rim. And then we're going to get into another example. Same exact situations here. Two different players, two different results. So this guy's going to go under the screen. Steph Curry would have shot that, right? Goes under the screen, shoots it. So the main reason that I say this is because when we're going to train, I think a lot of trainers, they're teaching decision making. They're like, okay, if you're in this situation, do this. It's not that black and white, right? If you're training Steph and Russ, you can't teach them to do the same thing in the same situation because you're not optimizing their skill set and the affordances that they're going to see. And the other interesting thing, and why I think it's so important to be doing those small-sided games, is that the players' affordances, they're going to see different opportunities throughout the game. So Steph Curry might be in that same situation twice in the game, and he's going to see two different things based on the time, the score, the defender, if he's in a slump, if he's feeling hot, how tired he is, first quarter, fourth quarter. So when we're training those 3-on-3 situations, we're training those small-sided games, we're teaching ourselves based on the time, the score, the defender that's guarding us, that we can utilize different, we're going to see different affordances, then we can act differently based on that. And then, like I said, the training implications on that. Players are going to see different affordances. We can't put players in the same exact box. We're just simply not going to be maximizing our players' development. So again, this cannot be a one-size-fits-all. If we're teaching decision-making, it's not a one-size-fits-all process. Not every player should do the same thing in the same exact situation. So that's kind of what I want to get at with that